Can anybody take a guess as to what this movie is? I am so thrilled to be reviewing such a pathetic excuse for a movie. Woo! Let's find out what it is, shall we? Just a second, let me open the case. Oh, I never even bothered to open it all the way, see? The seal is still on it because it's not worth taking the seal off, so we'll just read that. Can you read what that says? It says Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen. Or as I like to know it, or as I like to call it, Transfuckers. Let me start that again, sorry. Or as I like to call it, Transfailure, Revenge of Michael Bay's failing directorial skills. There we go. But it's also Transfuckers. This movie fucks you over, just like Max Payne does. It's a cash grab designed to cash in on the success of the first one and showcase Michael Bay's marine fetish. That's all. So, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Wonderful fucking movie. I wouldn't be surprised if they deleted every single copy off the face of this planet. This is a brainless movie. When I say brainless, I mean this movie is completely pointless and has no merit to be in existence, just like Max Payne. This movie was made in 2010, and it's a stunningly bad piece of shit. No surprise there. The first one had alright CGI. I thought the CGI was alright in the first one. This one has shiny CGI. They have a different company, or they got new computers, because everything's all glimmery and sparkly and everything else, and it makes the thing look stupid. It looks incredibly fake. I can't even believe it was real. How shiny are they? Do they take baths in nail polish before they go out on their raids? Autobots and Decepticons alike. And then they bring back Megatron, who should have died in the first one. He wasn't that interesting. He's just a tall guy with a very deep voice. It doesn't even sound like it should be an automatic robot. No, instead he just sounds like a deep voiced guy who is like 10 feet tall that lived in a medieval castle his whole life. It doesn't sound... I didn't like his voice that much. I'd rather see Bone Crusher. I thought Bone Crusher was more interesting. And then there's Starscream the pussy flying around everywhere. Coward. So anyway, the Decepticons come back with the Fallen, who's like some kind of alien worm thing. I didn't really follow the I didn't follow the series. I don't follow this movie much either because it's not worth following. Directed by the one and only Michael Bay, who's not the worst director. He's had a couple good movies, but he has an obsession with Marines that won't quit. And some of his movies borderline on propaganda films, just like this thing. Basically, I never opened it all the way, but you know what? It's... Just a second. I'm going to open it up all the way for the first time ever. Here we go. First time ever, I'm going to open it up the proper way. Fucking shit, it's all sticky shit. There we go. And just like the movie itself, the plastic is embarrassed to be part of it. It just wants to stay there. It doesn't want to come off and see the world. But guess what? It does now. We get, just some CD that looks like it was bootlegged off of any generic CD. DVD. The silver case like that, it looks like anybody could have just made that. But no, this is the official copy with some kind of special poster. In case somebody liked the movie enough to buy the special edition. God help their soul. This movie is terrible. The action sequences are brainless. The plot is almost not there. The Fallen's just some bitter alien who looks like primordial ooze. Megatron is back from the dead, and then Optimus does the most famous cliche of all and dies partway through the movie, but then he comes back just to save the day. A big giant Constructicon, or Constructibot, however you pronounce that, forms, and then John Turturro's character gets to summon an aircraft carrier to shoot a railgun at the thing and kill it. Why didn't they just do that before John Turturro had to tell them to? Oh shit! It's because the plot didn't call for it. Duh. Yeah, they could have just done all that to begin with, or they could have just tactically nuked some of these guys. That probably would have caused a lot of collateral damage, but Seriously, then we get all, the Marine stuff again. Josh Duhamel, the guy from Vegas, is Mr. Badass Marine again. I think Scorponok is back. It's been a while since I've seen this. I think he's back. I can't remember if he is or not. I don't think Barricade came back. Yeah, he didn't. What the fuck happened to Barricade? They just... Oh shit, we didn't have time to write him in, so... He disappeared. So that's that. Now we get... acting. There's Shia LaBeouf, being Mr. Shia LaBeouf again. There's Megan Fox, being Megan Fox again. She's there for eye candy, of course, back before she was all washed up. But then we get voice acting from the, which is basically just the same as before. The movie has a darker tone. They were trying to go for a typical summer blockbuster. Got to be dark, moody, and edgy, like something Nolan would pop out of his ass. I like some of Nolan's films, but sometimes they get overly like emo and shit. This one's no exception. It's like a dark war film, but then they bring the Marines in just because Michael Bay can have something to show them. I guess he has Marine friends or something. He's got to make up for Pearl Harbor somehow, and this does not make up for Pearl Harbor. This just makes it even worse. Yeah, this movie. CGI is atrocious in my opinion. Dogs barking. CGI is atrocious in my opinion. The acting is, we get Sam Witwicky as a college kid, typical like frat type douchebag, and all his frat douchey friends. And then we get Megan Fox. They're kind of separate. Why would you separate from Megan Fox after you two basically fought aliens together? Why would you just separate that quickly? What the fuck? You guys changed like the weather. But then again, they just need something to add some drama. They're trying to make this into a drama film. It's not working too well, and I think the audiences agree with me. It's not Michael Bay's finest film. It's probably his worst, even though it did a lot of money, but that doesn't mean it's a good movie. It just means everyone went to saw it, and then they vomited on the way out. So this movie, I can at least watch it. It gets half of a hellish star out of 5. It gets, half a star. It's still better than Max Payne. I can actually watch this movie, even though it is brainless, with all its Marine crap and everything. I like the Marines as much as any American, but this movie just goes overboard. It's supposed to be an alien war movie, but not a Marine movie. That's what the first one got wrong as well. I haven't seen the third one, but I will make a review of that pretty soon. I will watch it. So yeah, that's where we stand on that. I'm almost afraid to watch a third one after this one. This movie can go to hell. Thank you.